Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from all of the LEC winter matchups of the day. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Like they just did Smite to make sure they secure the first one because you get a lot of decent XP, and that's
way across as well as Zviru tries to join the fray, flashes away from the seismic shove. Flakked now joining the fight against the Drake. It's PvE for Jankos, Trimby and Flakked, and they'll secure it. They kill the mob. Big...
Look at the level difference here. Jankos with 6 versus Dagless 5.
If he leeches 2 minions, I think he gets 6 off this, but the minions aren't going to die because Wonder goes in immediately. Stun card locked onto him. Jankos joining the fray as Dagless has no flash to get out of this one. Cyclone for the knock-up, Permafrost for the stun, Glacial Prism for the follow-up, and First Blood is done. The gold card locks it in, hits Wonder with it, but the wave's under tower now. Wonder looks for the Cyclone, goes in. Photon, no flash for him. Dagless gets the stun with a Shadowing Strike, but Jankos is on his way. TP in as Heretics start to invest in the play. Wonder uses the second cast of the Cyclone, and Trimby now going to look to lock up Dagless. The Magnet Storm is only a magnet for Heretics as they lock him down and shut out Dagless from the play.
I feel like what we're seeing is a situation where Vitality can only find opportunities on the top side of the map, but because of Wukong and Sejuani, they're just winning out on a lot of these 2v2s. Now they're going for the dive.
It's a full-on submarine play, Unbreakable down. Photon locked up by Trimby. Hylissang trying to survive under the tower. Jankos flashes away. Who's tanking next? It's Wonder. Jankos takes the kill, doesn't fall. As it was written for Heretics. Nisana Kaib for Jankos as he gets another, but Vito. Jankos was the one getting all the kills. He's 1,000 gold up, but Vito is now 300 gold up in his lane because he was able to get the shutdown on Jankos. Now Trimby's caught out, Dagless jumping in. The TP invested by Wonder as he's going to join the fray. Photon doesn't have a TP to answer, and once again, Dagless is left legless as Vitality leave him for dust.
Well, Photon should be able to secure a number of plates on the top side of the map here.
Hilly, what are you... That's so greedy from Hilly. He puts up the Unbreakable. They're actually going to kill off Trimby. Okay, maybe it wasn't. I'm sorry, I doubted you, Hilly. Once again, the prophecies are true. But apparently,
that's what he wanted all along. That was part of his master plan.
Subverting expectations.
You never really know.
The die underneath that tower. Photon backed off, so you can't Rift Herald charges in mid, and this will likely a lot of damage on the tower. Not quite falling. Glacial Prison hitting as Dagless once again caught out a little bit. Does still have the flash, but he's locked up by Trimby, and Dagless goes down. Flakked with his second kill.
So it was still healthy enough to weather the pressure from Vitality, and then with the collapse from Trimby, they could turn that into a re-engage. So just good awareness from Heretics. They get themselves their first tower by knocking down this bot tier 1. Mid is likely to fall soon. We can see when we look at the mini-map that the Varus isn't anywhere near for the time being this mid lane, so Kazi should be able to just knock this one down. Objective traded. The jungle makes it harder for them to approach. You see them overstacking on the mid wave to try and gain control.
Hilly, caught with the hook. Glacial Fisher going down. There's the Destiny TP in, but already Trimby very low. Gets the Titan's Wrath shield, but it's not enough. Dagless flashes away as Wonder looked for the play with the TP in. Destiny should be now rejoining the fray. There's the teleport in. Wonder spotted on a ward. The dragon down to 1,000 should be secured by Jankos. The smite gets it, and Wonder backs away with...
The problem is his HP was already at half, right? So he didn't quite have the HP to face check once again, even though he was testing the waters a little bit. The moment that's
down towards that bottom side, Photon needs to be able to react to any play that might erupt. Zviru, the first target here, flashes away, stunned with the concussive blows. There's a Magnet Storm as well, and for the first time, Zviru falls on the LEC stage. Carry as well with Photon. VTO can shred through it. It's down to 6,000. Jankos can look for the steal. Flash smite available to him.
Jankos is so healthy though. He feels very confident walking up. The poke comes through.
Flashes. Glacial Prison goes wide. Chain of Corruption used as well as they engage onto Jankos. The knockback. Jankos falling lower. He flashes away. Dagless though might be the first to fall in the fight as the Cyclone on the back line from Wonder is perfect. He decoyed them all and he deceived them as they thought he was in their midst, but instead he'd managed to dodge away, and now with no jungler, can Vitality continue to fight this? Heretics should secure it. Jankos with the smite gets it. First to fall is Trimby. Jankos dashes across the wall. Wonder does the same, and Heretics have just pulled off the heist.
Now that Zviru has rejoined the fight, he can contribute to that poke, and they're able to secure the Baron.
And now the Drake's up in 4 seconds. Mom being called down. Trimby the first to be locked up. Chain of Corruption goes down as well as Photon locks in the gold card, and Trimby is shut out of the fight. The blue secured. Smite used though by Jankos means he won't have it if they try and fight around this Drake. Could be the 15-second cooldown. Maybe they can delay for long enough. 8,000 HP on the Dragon would be soul for Jankos and Heretics if they secure it. Wonder coming in. The Weaver's Wall separates Flakked away from the fight, though. Wonder dashing forward, locked up immediately, gets the Cyclone off, and manages to kill off Hylissang, but he falls for it. Jankos now has his smite back up. Photon looking for flank position as Heretics step into a 3v4. The control ward in the bush,
though, is so important. Spyro and Flacker need to land it if they want to secure this dragon.
And Daglos Q smite. He can't. Well, he can, but Vito gets it. Kazi now trying to open up. Can't quite get the autos down. Flacker with the cleanse. Look at Trimby, though. He's joining from the top side of this fight. And Kazi doesn't have flash. Can Trimby get in range? Not quite for Kazi. Instead, issue we mentioned for Heretics that is starting to really rear its head now is just how strong Vitality can become as the game goes on. Kazi sitting at 290 stacks. The execute threshold only gets higher the more stacks he gets. Increases by 1% of their opposition's max HP per 40 stacks he has. So it's only getting higher and higher. GIANTX has Anathema's Knight's Vow, so he is a very tanky woman on a boar. I think that very well as the Heretics top laner. Dagler stepping forward, Trimby with the hook once again. There's a slight clone. Destiny popped, Hylissang trying to keep Flackard and GIANTX at bay. Photon dashes in, Flackard able to get away from it. Didn't lock in the gold card there, no one died.
So Vitality ends up finding another kill. They finally equalize the kill score.
Photon has flash, dashes away from GIANTX. There's the TP. Photon needs to get away from this permafrost. One more auto is enough to stun him up. GIANTX locks him in place, and Sviru is here. The chains will land, and Photon will fall. Sviru with his first kill on the LEC stage.
Well, he does commit the TP here. Means that there's a little less global pressure on the side of Heretics.
Well, he's down to 9,000, but I don't know if it gets low enough in time. GIANTX still has the flash. VTO on the front line. There's Mom coming down. GIANTX doesn't take too much damage. Glacial Fissure used, hits onto Hylissang. The smite secure from Daglos as Wonder dives onto the back line, but now Kazi can really open up, and the chicken nuggies have arrived for him. Mom delivers as Kazi takes a kill. Photon with the flash forward. Svaru with the flash away, but the chase continues as Kazi gets his second. Trimby trying to flash away himself as well. Photon locks the gold card and locks Trimby in place. The dredge line misses the wall as Kazi gets his third of the fight.
7-0-3 for our first smolder of spring. Kazi is unleashed. He is becoming the evolved dragon, and Vitality is now firmly in control. We talked about how threatening this team can be when they get to a certain point in the game. That may have been all Vitality needed to turn this game around.
It's Cloak to buff up his damage. Mom called down, really just to push Heretics out of gas in terms of chasing onto Vitality. VTO going towards mid lane as Photon's there as well. VTO just covering, clears out this control ward. Photon opens up on the inhibitor, and it's down in about 8 or 9 auto attacks. And now, does Vitality ever want to approach the bot lane? Probably not. The minion wave pushed all the way to their T2. They don't care about it. As you say, big damage on Kazi, but he has Hylissang as the front line. Depth charge going to land onto Kazi. There's the Magnet Storm as well. All they're doing is buying as much time for the Dragon to unleash hell once again. Heretics are diving into it, and there are bile spitters here as Kazi able to find another with his team. The Baron expires, but there's another minion wave coming in. Heretics going to try and reset, maybe get back here in time, but I don't know if they'll be there quick enough to defend their inhibitor tower.
I like the fight from Heretics, but it looks like that it's not going to be enough. Another tower falls, and I think this should be
their maximum HP. Yeah, they're below. So all they have to do is
not
fall behind 13%. I think they might just die before they have an opportunity to react. Flacker didn't have a chance in hell of surviving that, nor did Trimby. Weaver's Wall in by VTO, flash forward by Photon. GIANTX now locked up with a stun card. Wonder trying to dash back in, but he'll be next up on the menu for Kazi. He flashes away, and GIANTX survives for a moment until Photon catches him under his Nexus towers. Wonder trying to survive as well, but in the end, he will die alongside his comrades. VTO and Vitality clean up the ace, and they're looking for their first win of spring.
A strong start to the split for Vitality, a very different look from what we saw in winter. That wouldn't be Hilly without chucking an extra death in there to round out the game. Smiles on the faces of Vitality, some frustration on the side of Heretics, but they're going to lock down their first win of spring.
And in convincing fashion as well. The Udyr, one of those champions, you do need the repetitions in. You do need to have practiced him to really utilize him to his greatest effect.
Funnily enough, when he came on by Razork and Markoon going to look to try and clear things up. Will Finn go for a dive?
When they get level 6, right? You have Fate's Call, you have Cease and Desist from Markoon. It becomes a lot easier for them to actually enact.
I think that Fnatic's damage should be fine. I think that the scariest point is like these first item spikes.
Glacial Prism. Larson has no flash, remember. Seismic Shove gets him back, and Fnatic get first blood.
I mean, that was such a clean play from Fnatic. Very little to break down there. Larssen didn't have his flash from the earlier fight.
Noah's going for this. Lightning Crash. He can chase Comp down. Comp has the cleanse, but it's not really going to help you in this 1v1. The spears go in, but Noah should secure it. He flashes, the spear misses, and Noah takes it. A solo kill in the bot lane for him.
Now this is some bad news for Rogue, because your early game win condition was playing through this bot side of the map, and Fnatic's AD carry just 1v1 killed your AD carry. Great stuff from Noah.
Razork on his way across as well as Finn trades into Oscarinin, but even with the Iceborne depth charge out, Zoe does have the Fate's Call to pull him out, but now Comp tanking the tower. The cleanse doesn't get you away as Jun takes the kill, and Rogue over-invests in the bot lane, and now it's disaster for them. We thought perhaps it would be a more aggressive Rogue, but we didn't want it to go this way, a double. But Humanoid, he looks for more. Larssen has the flash to fear as well to keep him safe, but now 5-0 for Fnatic. Only Finn winning out in terms of gold now. He'll get another plate, but Oscarinin just keeping him at bay for the moment. The tower takes a chunk, the Pathmaker out. Finn forced away from the turret.
I mean, this is the type of...
But you can see why it happened for Rogue. They're like, hey guys, we just lost a 1v1 bot. We need to shut down this area. We need to get kills into the cluster, so let's force a play. It goes entirely awry, but at least you understand where the mentality was from them. TP now in as they look to force another. Razor's going to secure the Dragon first of the game. Too far forward. You're playing in the mind of Fnatic, where Fnatic are thinking, well, Finn's probably reset to go and catch that bot wave that's being pushed in by Noah. But Fnatic play it safe. They accept that the tower's going to fall. They're getting a tower in response anyway. They don't overstep, and because of that, Rogue can't punish them.
I mean, they know that Rogue jungle. The problem for Fnatic is Rogue have not had a base, whereas you haven't. So in terms of gold spent, you're not going to be in a great position. So they commit the vision away from the minions so that Finn can't actually clear that one out. And they do secure that objective. And you look at the rest of the map, Rogue isn't doing anything. I think it's the front line, face checking with this team, forcing Fnatic out of the river and clearing what vision they can.
Oscar was top here. Jun's going to get hooked out. Oscar TP's in behind. Finn separated from the team. Fnatic will be 5-man grouped up as Humanoid keeps Finn away. But Rogue might have an opportunity to get in here. Finn trying to get away. Oscarinin with the flank. Pathmaker gets the stun into the wall, and Finn, as tanky as he is, will fall.
The flank from Oscarinin should unlock the Dragon and this bot tier 2. But Rogue are making a beeline towards the Baron. They've pushed in this mid wave. They know that Razork is still on the Dragon, and they're going to try and force this objective.
Or are they? Maybe they're going to try and make... Because they know, because they got the Scuttle Crab, they know there's no Fnatic vision there. Because it would have been highlighted by that Scuttle Crab.
That's true.
So they're trying to pull Fnatic into thinking that they're doing the Baron. Oscarinin, the one to base check as he should be at being the tank, gets a good Q3 knock back. Noah dashing in with a lightning crash, sees the assist as Jun dives onto the backline. Larssen though, knocked back. Marcoon has the flash and the seismic shove to end Rogue's lives. Comp dies. In the end, Rogue get one out of it. The Rel will fall, but Fnatic get 3. And perhaps on top of it, a Baron to boot.
Him and Noah are able to clean things up, and that's a Baron secured for Fnatic. I think he's been stealing jungle camps as well.
Have we ever seen Humanoid and Chovy in the same room? Just checking.
I've never seen them in the same room, that's for sure.
One earlier today is going to win now again, apparently, as the tier 1 falls in the second control
ward. But are they
ward.
scared of him? Really?
He's a man-bear pig, Betty. You've got to be scared of the man-bear pig.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. Gets a stun, ghosts in. They're looking for what could be a final fight here as Finn gets onto the back line. He's doing a lot of damage, and Jun will fall. Spiraling Despair coming in. Finn goes down, 1-for-1 so far. Another hook onto Razork, pulled back with the Grasping Maw. And Fnatic are hurting, Fnatic are weak. At least in terms of health right now, is Humanoid. Gets hooked, gets pulled back. Marcoon looks for Oscarinin. No cease and desist on the buy. Pathmaker out by Oscar, but the chase continues. And this is where Hui really shines. Searing bolt from the skies, pulls down Oscar. Knocked up, locked up, and he's shut out of the fight. 3, 4.
Health bars are too low to continue the fight, and Rogue can punish them. A nice fight from Rogue to give them a
push through mid. If you really want, just go for the inhib, but instead Fnatic are looking for this soul. There's the Weaver's Wall. Will lock Rogue in spot. The Magnet Storm out as well as Humanoid dives onto the backline. Larssen trying to do the damage as Finn tanks up the rest of Fnatic, but he can't tank them for that long. Comp, Zoelise and Larssen left alone down towards this bottom side as Razork dives in. Comp dashing around, the Pathmaker all out, and Comp falls to Oscarinin. Larssen fears him away, but it's not going to be enough to do anything more.
He's hunting for Jensen. Unlikely that Oscar
Jensen?
will be able... Jensen, Larssen, my apologies. Larssen, my apologies. Oscar on the hunt. He's just trying to stop him from basing so that there's no wave clear. And Fnatic can look to end the game right here, right now.
One messy fight from Fnatic, but the incarnation of victory is here for them, and they will claim their first win of Spring.
Not many people are going to get that, but I got that.
That's a nice one, right?
I got that one.
Nice. Oh. Cherry on the
volley. Ooh. Okay, super interesting. Gets prio a lot early game. Volley recently been
That's
popping up a lot
pretty good,
more.
yeah. Into Poppy Aatrox kinda, and he got buffed so much.
Yeah, wins every match.
See if maybe they can get a bit of an advantage here.
Alright, on that, Braum is going to be caught out. Mickey, not the start to the game that he was looking for. Unbreakable. Fading away, the flash in. Little wall bang coming out. Quick first blood for...
It does feel like League is starting to turn into a little bit of like, oh, McDonald's farm. Because we got like Zeri, who inevitably will bring Yuumi the cat. We've now got a bear in it. We've also got a dragon in it. It just feels like this weird mythical farm that we're going to. Yeah.
Dragon. Yeah. I want a panda champion. Why don't we get baby dragon? Where's our baby panda champion? Everybody
Where's
likes
Kung
baby
Fu
pandas.
Panda?
Yeah, where's Kung Fu Panda? Why is it Jack Black in League of Legends? These are the questions that keep me up at night. That and how are Ice and LeBron really going to stop Smolder from scaling? Because I don't want to overplay it here, but again, the hotfix was pretty massive, and we are pre-hotfix. That said, a dive would be a great way to do it. Hansama knock back at the wall, that's clean, and the flick back not going to miss this time. Back here, he doesn't really have any coverage, but feels confident they can get it. Nuke, the charm going to connect this time. There's just no counterplay. Double flick back does not matter. Yikes. Just to try to contest. Not even really have access to the sure thing. Mickey stepping forward to body block. Ice, shock laser over the wall. TP now coming in. G2 want to force the fight here. They think they found the angle. Nuke, though, is going to see Broken Blade now coming in. Going to try to stop the Boulder following up, getting the impact wall. Isn't really effective here. Knockback is there. Caps still has a dash forward, but Lebrov, sidestep coming in. Mew on the top side. Adam not committing the TP, doesn't have access to it. Instead, going to be focused on trying to knock down as many plates as possible. But that bear does not care. There he goes. Oh, yike! The hard reads coming in. Considering Mickey there as well. Maybe trying to go for a fast play here on to Adam. BDS, though, first access here, not great vision coverage from G2. Don't really have concrete information on where Tali is. She's backing, but in the fog of war, so G2 are still going to risk it anyway. Confident enough to step forward. Caps ready to dash forward. Q flash forward from Mickey. That's the lock up there. Lebrov again buffering on the hook. The kickback is clean, though, onto Sheo. Another dash coming in for Caps. Lebrov likely to fall as well. Yike on a killing spree. You heard it from Razork on the desk. If you're good enough, at least, then you can make it work. And G2 are making...
Got the numbers advantage there, and BDS are in an awkward spot, but now, we'll see if they can catch Sheo. Just get stunned.
The bear has been sent packing, but Sheo instantly going to get knocked up, and yep, that's a very strong Lee Sin. Early Eclipse going to make sure the damage is there. Sheo still running, though, still tanky. Nuke doing whatever he can to fire back, but it's not nearly enough, and here comes the bear, baby. Wall coming out as well. I don't know if you've seen Cocaine Bear, but this
and now they guarantee themselves the rip count off the numbers play as well.
Mickey moving in, just control a bit of vision. Adam, very diligent in not being spotted, but just the edge of the sweeper is going to catch him out. They know he's right there. Herald will drop in favor of G2. Nuke is able to push that wave in on the bottom side. Maybe can start to move up. It's 14 seconds till the Drake. Sheo and Ice waiting together, looking for some good damage onto Mickey. Unbreakable there. He can just dash away. Buy a bit more time. Yike in the area, too. Have to be careful. G2 backing off. BDS should just be able to break mid here if they want to commit. G2 potentially a little bit over eager here. Are going to end up losing mid lane tower. BDS, do they have enough of an advantage to transition this to Drake? It looks like the is on Adam. Cap's trying to keep this one going. One dash in, waiting on the charm. Waiting till the angle is right, dashing in, not giving Adam any room to maneuver. Finally going to connect on that one. Yike moving in. Should just be an easy finish here. Adam trying to turn it back, though, healing so much. But still, Cap's able to clear up that kill. BDS grabbing the Broken Blade will be able to grab this tower. Should just back away after, but if he overcommits, BDS might be able to punish.
So I just noticed, I think BB forgot this guy, and the Eclipse now picked up is very strong in finds the 1v1. But speaking of,
Caps gonna hit the charm. Unraveled Earth does not matter. And Caps just gonna keep dancing around him, but there's LeBron, the flash in, he gets the kill, now he has one more dash. He can get back. BDS are committing everything. Counter punch from G2 in the mid lane. They're gonna be able to grab a tower back, but that is a huge shutdown for BDS.
I mean, it's a 1-for-1 in the top side. So you're kind of happy as that as Caps, and you're going to get the mid lane turret. Yes, he traded for the top side, but mid turret is always more valuable in these kind of scenarios.
Yes, you can see G2 slowly choking out BDS vision on the top side. It's going to make it so hard to make good decisions. Caps dashing in, the charm still going to connect. Spike Shield's intervention. Caps still stand, and here comes Mom, baby! Chore's not done for BDS. They're sent home. They were not allowed out to play.
The Mama Bear called
the related mom jokes, but for now, you'll suffer through just as we suffer through this Smolder. BDS might have to suffer against a Baron up G2 who aren't interested in the purple worm, instead interested in getting a few more kills under their belt. Concussive blow stack now coming in. Yike looking for the follow-up, caps off to the side. Ice now trying to turn, keep your eyes on that Zeri. It has to be all about Ice, but already front line falling apart. Nuke! The flick back onto 3 is everything, he got it! In the moment, Nuke now chasing through, it's BDS. Do they want to start at the worm?
Be huge for this squad, and that was insane.
LEC Terror, 3 items for Ice.
And this is now where we got to see if BDS are going to be able to use this Baron. Because one of the big things that we talk about a lot with BDS is, look, their team fighting is exceptional. This is a team that is the best at macro in our league. Yep. And if BDS can outmaneuver and outthink G2 on the map with this Baron, this is where they can close out this game.
Caps, of course, left to the bottom side of the map. You can see Adam debating the recall there if he needed to respond to that play. That's where you start with the execute. Just hit like a truck. Caps taking a bit of a chunk here. Unbreakable from Mickey. Sheo just happy to get that cooldown. Nice heads-up play. Doesn't commit the ultimate quite yet, but Adam is now going to be in trouble. Dash back to safety. Ultimate immediately coming out. Bomb makes a brief appearance, but not for too long here as BDS are now on their tree. G2 still incredibly powerful overall. BDS can make a fight. Ice untouched for now. The Bear leaping in, the Bear leaping out. Shut down for Adam. Ice, a little parkour over the wall. Nice size up on the charm as well. Hansama forcing in that top wave, so someone will be required to respond on the side of BDS eventually. But for now, this play going in their favor. Yep, there it is. Sonic Wave right into the charm. G2 find the angle. Quick support pick. Sheo ulti now coming out, so Lavrov gone.
Lavrov ultimate not quite up and available, but if they can slow down the pace, maybe they can get in, but here it comes.
Low. This is dangerous. Caps off to the side, not in the best flank position. Lavrov going to try and spot him out. 4K getting lower and lower. Nuke laying down the wall. It's a little bit of setup, but the ejector should just go to the side of G2. Can they steal it away? No. Yikes, securing it. Nuke untouched. Ice laying down a little bit of damage. Hansama throwing down a little bit more to respond, though, but Ice is still standing. Keep your eyes on this area. That's big. Caps off to the side, looking for the charm. One more dash in. Can he find it? Ice, the charm connects. Mickey, the immediate follow, but the parkour now coming in. Mom getting called in one more time, and there's Hansama flapping all over Adam. Unstoppable now. BDS on the run. But as long as Ice is up, there's hope. The Baron already over, but Caps! He flashed over the wall to seal the deal. That's 180 carried down and dusted.
Nuke trying desperately to hold on to this. Hansama thinking of going over the wall to see if he can pick off Nuke, but everyone's going to back away. Baron for G2.
Big boulder thrown into space. G2 walking up, using the Unbreakable. Sheo again just kind of faking with the challenge there. Braum making it so difficult for him to really find action.
Disappear up onto that top end, just try and alleviate some of the pressure.
And it just felt like G2 reckon a stopwatch in terms of the raw power it could provide in a fight. Mickey though, knock up there, Unbreakable again buying a bit more space. Broken Blade isolated on the backside. Sky Splitter doing good damage and a bit more poke onto Sheo. Mickey now following, knock up, Mom making her way into the fight, not really going to connect anyone. Sheo fishing for the knockback is going to take one at least out of the fight. Yike pushed away briefly, but BDS losing a lot of their health just to walk into their own jungle.
They're trying desperately to do anything, but G2, as we said, have already established in those corridors are perfect for what G2 are trying to achieve with this composition. So BDS force back. Yeah, they're going to try and re-establish themselves in River, but who wants to face tank this? And Baron may even be gone already.
Caps off to the side, looking for the flank onto Nuke. Pressuring him, stopping until he from able to do anything. The Unraveled Earth goes down, but Broken Blade just in the midst of the back line. And Hansama, the knockup's there, but there's absolutely no fall. The Smolder just gets to keep doing whatever the hell he pleases. Ice doing some good damage here, but Yike fishing for the backside of the fight. He just gets taken down. It's Ice and Caps, though. 1v1, but now Hansama's coming in as well. There's just nowhere for Ice to go. Randall is not enough to quadra. Give it to him! Flap, baby! That's a baby dragon! And that's a pentakill!
Mom, are you watching? It's Hansama popping off with the Smolder pentakill for the G2 bot lane. What a way for Smolder to enter into the LEC.
Yeah, you heard of Mom Spaghetti, but that's Mommy's too damn Betty. Smolder doing Smolder things. Just spitting on him, sneezing on him. G2 reminding us why the pick is so incredibly powerful. A well-played game. G2 finding their first win of the spring split.
G2 finding success on Jace, getting some really nice buffs coming into this patch, like mana regen is up, and a bit of damage up as well, and also then his E routing. There's a lot of just nice things that Jace has managed to pick up on this.
They're going to really be able to walk forward. That wave is stacking, and we'll push in, but Super not going to be able to approach it for a brief moment. Is Irrelevant now in trouble. 3 members on the top side. That is going to cost him his life. Irrelevant. They're just getting knocked down here. Gold card locked in. Kill going to come through. Mirwan picking that one up in first.
In trade for the Void Grubs that are taken from Mayoya on the top side.
Avoiding the vision of the Scuttle Crab, of course, now the notification will come through that the Grubs have been taken. Although there was already a ward there from SK, so they had relatively perfect information. SK still doing what he can to Try to keep Supa off some of these creeps.
With this game, though, it feels like whoever kind of gets these early leads is going to be able to snowball incredibly well, right? You've got both sides wanting to try and play outside lanes. Elyoya going to face check here.
Right there, Elyoya, Vaultbreaker going to get interrupted. There should just be a quick and easy kill pick of Elyoya. Flashing back to safety, needs a bit more time for the Vaultbreaker. Nice wall coming from Frescowi. Niski immediately going to fall up, though. Dashing in, finding the charm. That's the angle, but he goes back into the unraveled earth. Frescowi still living for far too long, and Supa is untouched. That's not the lethality bars. It's lethal tempo.
It's Isma here.
Isma upping the 3 talent strike. Going in on Elyoya. Flashing forward to block the Vaultbreaker. Really confident they've got the damage to make this work. Excellent use of the ulti to stop Frescowi from contributing. Shut down on Elyoya. Big passive, so irrelevant. Despite the success of the early gank on the top side. Not get much. Goes in with the gold card. Frescowi now looking to follow up irrelevant. When he can form swap, gets a bit more movement. So trying to sidestep on the unraveled earth. Diz gonna get knocked back there. Gold card now coming in from Mirwin. Irrelevant should just fall here. Big pick for the side of Mad Lions Koi.
Supa.
Ulti coming out. Ghost still there. Alvaro can stop any potential follow-up. There's no play to be had here, and Doss steps a little bit too far forward to walk around the wall. Luckily, the hook can take him out to safety, but the alt follow-up is there. Doss thought he had the angle, but Alvaro is there just in the nick of time.
Just about able to get in to block everything, and then the setup as well. And now, Execute might be in trouble. Can he over the wall?
That's concussive blows. There's no way to get out of this one. Execute running away. Void grabs TP, Doss hook, not going to connect. Mad Lions Koi, bit of a spectator Drake. Are they willing to commit to the fight here? Everyone walking back up, Mad Lions Koi. Just commit a little resource. Oh yeah, has to be careful here. Hook connects, Alvaro there to cover. Again, leaps in, unbreakable. Right on time, Elyoya caught out though, Frescowi. Niski onto the backside, nice flip back onto multiple members. Execute now locked up the Zindan, now trying to cover to punish. Multiple members still standing, Elyoya trying to make it out safety, but it's Niski finding the kill. Supa though ready to fire back, that's one. Doss returned. Niski, one charge, has to be careful. It's not the lethality bars, it's the on hit.
Fantastic put. Unfortunately, just not quite there for Mad Lions Koi.
Yeah, a bit tricky. Throw now knocking down that top lane tower. We'll see what they want to do on the side of Mad Lions Koi with Mirwin, where they want to assign him when it comes to lanes and setup. Niski hitting the thumbs up. He knows he's on the wrong side of the map. I don't know if that's going to save his life, however. Weaver's wall coming in. Mad Lions Koi want to keep going for this. Unraveled Earth is there, but Niski's just going to walk out. He's finally going to dash. He has just enough time! He's just styling on him. I was going to bring up the rivalry, but now I feel like I might have to. Distance to dash again.
Yeah, I mean, sloppy. The top buff working. The fact that Mad Lions Koi tried to invest that much into killing the Nari. As he said, Niski in a good spot now in that top end, even with the armor, and may even look to prove it here.
Charm connecting. Malignant's there as well. You're going to Destiny Gate out to safety, but I think he's just going to run you down. Niski, 3. Feel pretty good in a game like this with so many squishy members on the opposing side. SK moving in. They've got Niski on the flank. Supa walking right into the waiting arms of Niski. Surprise, surprise. That's a 9-tailed fox. Supa now running, though. He's clean with it. The movement's too good. The sidestep's there. Niski forced to use the stopwatch to buy a brief moment here. The arm guard there, and now Mirwin's ready to follow up. Niski almost had the kill. He should have had the kill. The knockback is there. Mad Lions Koi just refused to give up in the... They're pretty good. They have clear early game plans. Their mid game solid. There are some Herald. They can cheat priority a little bit with this push and just break open mid.
Curious to see if they can try and keep the Herald won't get a second charge. Hook picks off of the push from Supa in this jungle. It's going to be massive.
Lockup is there, unbreakable follow-up, flick back as well. Isma in trouble, trying to make it a safety, but Elyoya's there to cover with the Vault Breaker. Quick pick and a kill, donated.
Execute, he'll be up top out. It's going to be fine here, but the tower will fall.
He'll be able to hop out, unless, of course, he runs right into the wall. Luckily for him, there is no follow-up.
Some blows makes it very difficult for SK to try and connect. Here we go.
Ulti over the wall, connecting to Niski. Frescowi with the flip back. Does he have the damage to finish the kill on his lonesome? It looks like he certainly does, but Niski still dashing, flashing, dashing out again with the gold card! The necessary range, just barely able to get it.
But pushing that far instead, they'll be happy enough to just take the objectives for themselves. And Irrelevant will be sent back. Pressure point for them, Dragon in 10 seconds. And Mirwin can just look to take pop shots like this.
Roots there, but they found the pick off onto the side. Niski again caught out. It was so good early in the game, but now Mad Lions Koi are ready to punish. One dash back safety. Niski's still living! Lock into the Iron Solari just to barely keep him alive. Blinking health bar now. Execute is on the chase, and this is how you do it! If you split it up!
Mad Lions Koi will get their second dragon, but huge play from Niski. I cannot believe SK managed to bring that one back.
And just a slightly off timing on the Zhonya's Hourglass. 2.5 seconds, it's burned into your brain. Most players will get it coming out. It's a red card lock. That's a bit of an oopsie, but I still think it should be enough. Niski dashing. Has Zanya's a little bit extra movement speed. Elyo just waiting. Shouldn't need to use the ult here. Flick back is good from Frescowy. Clean pick on the bottom side. And the meanwhile, SK though immediately going to punish. They have a Baron buff. The tier 2 guaranteed, but luckily the Braum really stopping that mid lane push.
Yeah, I mean, at least you will still get one.
Force here. Maybe a battle at the mid lane though. Albro stepping up, cleanse, double value there, but not going to be enough to keep XKick alive. Hook back from Dawson's big, but now Isma's going to be the one in trouble. Mirror one just jumps in and finds the CC. Niski over the wall, wants to get a bit more damage back, but it's just not enough. Elio flashing in because it blows. Man, Braum is powerful. Niski got no way out that time, and Mirror hits him with the WoW Arena Classic. They stacked their CC, big mistake. No, they still managed to make it happen. Masterfully highlighted. Fire observers, looks like the answer is no. Gold card onto Exa. El Yo-Yo over the wall, and oh no, I think we've seen this one before, but this time XKick manages to stay standing. He's just continuing to auto. XKick goes over the wall, but he goes right into the waiting arms of Mad Lions Koi! That was too damn far! He could not get away with that one. Red card going in. Wanted to go for gold, but
That wasn't early going to be a, hey, look, you know, the first movie works out better than the sequel, but XKick
felt like maybe that was his moment. They had to make something happen there. I can sympathize, but play just does not work out and ends up hastening his own demise, or at least putting Mad Lions Koi that much further ahead. It's been neck and neck for a lot of this game, but now it's a 2.5k Red Bull Baron power play. 6k gold advantage to Mad Lions Koi in a slow, steady siege. He's a little far behind. You just don't have, you know, Niski's holding the baton, praying he has someone to pass it to, and it's just not there. As XKick once again getting caught out. Isma looking for the fall for now. XKick though remains safe on the backside. Supa now legendary, but the Braum just body blocks the autos, and Supa gets to do whatever he damn well pleases. Finally, SK will find the kill. The shutdown is there. Niski trying to make his way out to safety. No follow-up damage means he gets another charm down, but that's 4 members of Mad Lions Koi, and Niski dashes into them. Goes Golden. Gets to see his own demise in slow-mo. It's a double kill from
Irrelevant. They're doing good work here, but there's just very little that they can do. Irrelevant can't really get into position because he's just not able to, again, tank. Mirwin's stun. It's going to help out quite substantially.
Yeah.
Mad Lions taking it easy.
Big thing, obviously, is XKick is getting stronger and stronger. Damage down onto DOS. Has been looking to follow up. If they can catch out Alvaro before a fight starts, it's very good for them. Taking Unbreakable out of the equation makes XKick's life easier, but Isma's already been caught out. Nice blast cone out to safety and a potential pick on the side. Keep your eyes on Supa on the backside of the fight. Flash out from DOS, but he's bringing the Bar Assault into the rest of his team! That's not what you want to be doing! Supa goes Golden, buys that moment. The stun card comes in. The 80 carry still standing. Mad Lions Koi tearing SK to pieces.
SK Tower in their sights, the game win in their hands.
Mad Lions Koi, the final push. They started winter strong. They finished stronger, continuing to rise in the tier list, taking down SK. Well fought in the early to mid from the SK mid jungle, but the later and later we got the more and more Mad Lions Koi take over, finding their first win in spring.
It was hard fought.
These were some of the best highlights from all of the LEC winter matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.